Welcome back, Green Country Baits here. If this is the first time you're here, we're doing some custom painting. We're going to be matching a picture that a customer sent us, and this one he calls the Gilly on some Class 9 knockoff baits. So if you're interested in that, come join me. We're going to spray some paint. All right, we're doing the Gilly. This is a custom order. Guy sent this in, sent me 2 or 3 baits in the Class 9s, and we're going to be trying to determine what kind of color we got on this. And when you get these pictures that are printed like this, it's kind of a guessing game. I have went back and tried to find this particular bait on a computer monitor, and so it's a pretty good representation of the color. Really not a super tough pattern. We're going to use magenta black for the stripes. It's a little more of a muted muted black color, so. And we're going to try to go lightly on that, and probably cut us a little mask to make these good clean lines like he's got on here. So let's get to it. We're going to start off. Probably may alternate back and forth between the Clash 9 and the Tiny Clash Baby Clash, but for the most part, we're going to be shooting it on this one. So let me kick that compressor on. Kind of angling my brush down, and I'll try to give you a shot of that. This is a big old bait, so just so it kind of drifts down the side of the bait. Darken the top a little. Yeah, we want to darken the back up a little bit without using our magenta. I'm mixing my paint on my 4Es. Bear with me just a minute, but we're going to go back with a moss green here. So that'll darken that up just a little bit, and that'll give us a little more depth. Oh yeah, that looks. Just a little of that to fall down the sides. I'm going to wait and do the pearl belly as the last thing. We're going to go ahead. We've got just a little bit of blue behind that gill, and we're going to use a kind of a metallic blue for that. Give it just a little more pop. I notice this bait has a little bit of glitter in it, so we're just going real light on our pressure. Yeah, I'd say real light on. Sometimes this metallic will do that to you. Just a little bit more. See, I clean that up with a Clean that up with a paper towel or a Q-tip. When you make mistakes like that early on, it's not a problem. All right, let's work on vertical bars. I got my little stencil here. We also got a black little gill spot. So we'll add that while we're doing our first stripe. Well, old cold temperatures here in February, which this video may not come out till March. I'm a few weeks ahead, which is kind of rare, but been doing a lot of custom baits here in the last few weeks. So we're just we're thinning up our black magenta. I like the black magenta because it's not a super solid black tone. It's actually got some hints of some violet or purplish to it, and it's kind of muted. So see, we're spraying pretty good. There we go. All right. So first things first, we're gonna put on a little gill flap. Darken that old eye socket up a little bit. And we're going to start laying in some vertical bars. Left-handed, I struggle. We'll do it now and try not to get it on the black bars. Okay, so that is the Gilly. Now let's just take a peek. Let's see, can you guys see that? I think that's pretty close, at least by a picture. So we'll stick around to the end because we're going to do some green fleck in the top of this bait within the, we're going to put UVLS clear on it. And on the top and on the belly, we're going to do some silver fleck, some larger silver fleck. Just based on this picture, As you can see right here, it's a pretty large flake in it. So anyhow, stick around till the end. Let me know what you think of this pattern. Those of you that fish it, is it worth it? Would it be good for me to put this particular pattern on one of my 5XDs and go out there and crank some deke humps, throw some crankbaits around it, or just do it with the old Class 9? So thank you guys for stopping in. If you liked the video, make sure you click the thumbs up button for me and subscribe. Please share the videos. Appreciate everybody that's coming back and watching these. See you next week, guys. Thank you.